YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Friday, July 12th, and we're going to be leaving tomorrow morning. We've been closed pretty much all week, and we're going to be leaving tomorrow. Most of us, we'll have some people here, kind of a skeletal staff to do housekeeping, but we will be closed. The gates will be locked, so do not make a trip out here because there will be no access. But today we're going to do a video of 6 mini trucks, and then we're going to do a video of 5 more. So these 6 mini trucks just came in an hour ago, and as did the next 5. So let's go ahead and let's check these 6 trucks out. The first truck is a Subaru Sambar. And here is the VIN number of that vehicle. And now we're going to go around the, that's just a leaf. We're going to go around the perimeter of the windshield and take a look for damage. This is where a rock came and hit it on the highway, and then they touched it up, which is the right thing to do. Now, let's take a look down here. This is the agricultural package. Looking really good. Okay, so now we're going to look for dents, dings and dents on the front. And that is nothing. That was a piece of lint or something. And this is ding-free. And the bumper is in magnificent condition. It's supposed to be kind of charcoal colored, but they do paint very well if you wanted to paint it with some semi-gloss. And this antenna, I'm going to try to push it down. See, that's the way that needs to be so it doesn't get snapped. And Roger is filtering and oiling our trucks. Hello, Roger. Good morning.
Good morning.
And this is part of our protocol. So we go through them and put the filters in, and oil filter, air filter, and the oil. And these guys are going to be taking them to the mechanics, if all goes well, this morning. So you look down this door, and there is not a single ding at all, let alone a scratch, just fingerprints. And that'll all come off when it's cleaned. These tires are beautiful. Those are a very nice looking tire. Good tread, block tread pattern. Look underneath that inner fender, guys. Is that not beautiful? And looking down the bedside panel, we do have 2 dings, one there and one there. Now we're going to, boy, I'm getting excited about this truck. We're going to look under the bed and look at the condition of the sheet metal on the bottom of the bed, and it looks very nice. Okay, another nice tire. Very nice. Okay, now, guys, look at the bed. Is that not just the very picture of magnificence? That is absolutely remarkable. The engine cover is a 4-washer engine cover. The gasket does need to be kind of pressed back on, which is absolutely nothing. Those 4 screws need to be loosened, and then the gasket just presses back on, and then you tighten the screws and it holds the gasket on. For some reason or another, it's come off, but that's not a big deal. We have 1 ding right there, and we have another ding here, and maybe a tiny ding there. No, I think it's just 1 ding, but very nice tailgate and a beautiful engine cover too. Now we're going to look at the passenger side bedside panel. It looks remarkable. Another nice tire, and we do have a scratch right here. It's just a scuff. It's not really, the paint isn't scratched all the way through to the metal, but it could buff out. It's possible. Beautiful on this side of the bed also. Very nice. Now let's look at the door. Look at the back of the cab, guys. Is that beautiful? I mean, that is gorgeous. That really, really is beautiful. Coming down the door post on the passenger side. Guys, this is looking really extraordinary. Now I'm referring to the whole truck because this is the final piece of the exterior and only the interior remains. And for those of you who are just starting to watch these videos, I'm waiting to use a word that begins with the letter U. If it is so, all right, so we have a little pic there. If it's such a nice truck, like we've seen thus far, and everything is nice, I call it a unicorn. And a unicorn is a very unique description that is reserved only for the most beautiful trucks. Look at that. And a unicorn means maybe just a couple of dings. Boy, is that pretty. But just an absolute remarkable blue ribbon cars and coffee truck. So you show up to your cars and coffee outing in your town and everybody oohs and ahs at the beauty of the truck. And so this has what are called side splits, but the seat looks nice, the actual part that you sit on. Now let's finish up by looking under this door. Beautiful. But I'm very particular. Nothing there, just some moisture that sat and just very gentle surface rust is all. Just discolored paint. 46,446. So that means like 28,000 original miles. This is a unicorn. This is a beautiful, beautiful 28,000 mile four-wheel drive, 5-speed Subaru Sambar unicorn truck. So what a way to start off our video with no less than a unicorn. All right, Honda HA4. This is a fire truck. Look at the translucence of that front headlight. Guys, here's something you almost never see. Factory fog lights. That is something that, I mean, we almost never see. Factory fog lights. All right, the perimeter of the windshield coming around. Oh, look at that light. That does work. Beautiful. Boy, oh boy, is this spectacular. Look at that. I can't wait to see the mileage. Let's wait. Let's stick with the correct order. All right. Coming down the driver's door, guys, not a ding at all. Just simply little bird poop there. And a drink holder. Look at that. This is my drink, and we have 3 drink holders. I can't imagine anything else that could be. I mean, there it is right there. That makes the truck complete. Perfect size for a 12-ounce can. Okay. Now, this side is completely ding-free. Beautiful, beautiful factory red frame, because usually the frame doesn't get painted if it is, painted after the fact. So this does look really nice. Beautiful tires. And those are pretty new because you can see the blue paint in between the tread. The bed is absolutely stunning. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you wanted to cut those off, you could get a cutoff wheel and cut it off right above the surface and then carefully grind the remaining weld off. Same thing here. Just cut the welds. And you just take your time so you don't cut the bed itself. And then get a little red spray paint. So we have a tiny ding there. That is it. Look at the condition of that plastic. Oh my, is that pretty. Beautiful. All right. So now, this bedside panel on the passenger side is pretty much ding free. That is absolutely beautiful. Guys, it is ding free on the passenger side. Look at the oil cap for the engine oil fill. That's where the engine oil goes when you change your oil on a Honda. But look at the tire. Look at the wheel. That's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, now I see we have a battery cover. And that's nice that we have the battery cover. These are like little gold nuggets. These Honda bolts. Look at the rear of the cab and the passenger door, guys. This is ding free. My. Is that pretty? Oh man, everything's beautiful. I guess maybe you need to turn the key on. That soundproofing material there. Very nice. Under here, very good. That actually goes the other way. This goes like that. And this goes like that. There we go. Very nice. All right, very good. And now to lower this seat down, you pull that handle forward and down it comes. Look at the condition of that seat. Boy, what a beautiful truck. Man, oh man, again, a perfect door panel. This thing has got to have super low miles. Oh yeah, look at that, 13,619, guys. That is like 8,000 or 9,000 original miles. Oh. So we have lights. Now, let's pull this. Look at that. And these bed sides and the tailgate all fold down. This, guys, is a factory button. So these are factory floodlights. This is your floodlight switch. So I want to tell you, you will almost never find a Honda Acty with those factory floodlights and that factory floodlight switch. In fact, this is my first Honda Acty ever with that switch and those floodlights. And I've owned thousands and thousands of mini trucks. So that means it's a qualified opinion. All right. What a gorgeous truck. Guys, to say that this truck is a unicorn is to say very little at all. This is a unicorn. Another unicorn. That is two in a row. Two trucks in a row that are unicorns. Unicorn 1, Unicorn 2. And well deserved. And this unicorn has a flashing light. Surely we couldn't have 3 in a row. There's no way. Okay. 2 in a row is remarkable. Okay. There's KS4 Subaru Sambar. And if you feel like I'm barely leaving that on the number long enough, just tap your space bar. And if that doesn't work, click your mouse while your arrow is on the screen one time, then touch your space bar, and that will activate your space bar. Nice, nice. No rust around the perimeter of the windshield. You know, I say that because I assume most of you are like me, where you don't really know all the tricks of the computer, but that's one that I can share. Ding free. Completely ding free. Beautiful front bumper. Again, that charcoal that can be painted with semi-gloss paint. Coming down the door pillar, we're going to look for dings. I don't know if this counts for a ding, but that might be a very gentle impression. Just like you took a tennis ball and maybe pressed on it. But yeah, I mean, you know, that could be just a factory assembly. Now, there is a ding here and a ding here, very small. Beautiful door. All these black streaks will come right off. That's just, it's just from the gaskets, the rubber on the ship where it dripped. It rained and dripped and rained and dripped. Beautiful under there. Guys, this bedside panel is beautiful. Beautiful. One ding at the very back from the inside out. Oh man, look at this bed. Unbelievable. Look how pretty this is. Man, look at the back of the cab. This is another four-washer truck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 washers. There's a correlation between the washers on the engine cover of a Subaru Sambar and the condition of the truck. If all 4 washers are nice, the truck is nice. And for those of you that remember that commercial with the owl, how many licks does it take to get to the bottom of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop? That owl would try to lick 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it would crunch it. So it was hard, if not impossible, to ever really get to the answer of how many licks it takes to get to the bottom of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop. All right. Guys, this back of the truck, the rear end of this truck, is just absolute textbook poster. Not a ding, not a blemish on the entire rear of this truck. And I can usually find something. That is remarkable. Okay. Starting to sound like a broken record. Ding free. Ding free. Unbelievable. Ooh, look at that toolbox. Let's look inside there. Let's see if there are any gold bars inside here. Any Japanese gold bullion. If there are, I still have ownership of this mini truck. Oh no. Maybe it's one of these. If I can't get the toolbox open, then... Oh. This is like opening Al Capone's tomb. Do you remember that? Geraldo Rivera? But it was empty. Oh. Somewhat anticlimactic. But so was Al Capone's tomb. Okay. Back to work. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now we're looking for dings on the door on the passenger side. And guys, there is not. Actually, there was a scratch there. So just gentle little scratches that they took a Q-tip and dabbed some touch-up paint on it. Very, um, very hard to discern because the metal is not impacted at all. It's just paint. Okay, now the inside of the wheel housing. Beautiful. Boy, guys, this is pretty remarkable. Look at that interior door panel. Nice patina on the hardware. Look at the bottom of this door. Guys, that is incredible. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nice floor mat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Oh. Oh. You have got to be kidding me. After all that, I open the door and there are 3 pieces of tape because there are 3 tears. Oh. Guys, that kicks this absolute museum piece of a truck out of unicorn territory. Man, oh man. Look at the mileage. 27,333. If only that didn't have those seat splits. This would be the unicorn of unicorns. It would be the tip of the jewel at the end of the unicorn's horn. But, alas, it wasn't meant for there to be 3 in a row. Unbelievable. Gosh, is that nice. So that's like 19,000 original miles. Man, is that a unicorn wannabe. Everything about it was so solid. Even the exterior on this and the interior on this is more beautiful than that one, but the driver's seat will not allow it. Okay. Okay. So, there you go. Okay. There's the VIN number on this truck. Now we're going to go around the perimeter of the windshield. That Honda fire truck reminds me of Kathleen's truck in Kansas City, Missouri. You guys are probably like, who's Kathleen? Kathleen is one of my recent deliveries, and we had so much fun. I show up to her place, and she's videoing me driving in, and she's wearing a pith helmet. And I'm like, wow, that's never happened. This has round headlights. This is a DB51T, and but I'll tell you, it's looking pretty good. Just the first blush. And so Kathleen buys this gorgeous fire truck, and she's telling me how, when she grew up, she and her friend went to San Francisco, California in the 60s, and all the unique experiences she had there. I can't really say that on my family-friendly YouTube channel here, but I mean, meaning the people they saw out in the street, that it was bizarre. What a story. I can't imagine what it would be like to live then. Pretty remarkable. Guys, this door is ding free. There's the blue factory paint dot. Incredible. Looking good under there. And Kathleen sent me a set of wind chimes. Kathleen, thank you for those wind chimes. They sound beautiful. They really do. When there's a gentle breeze, we have one, two, just multiple little dings. They're not big. They're gentle dings, but they are dings. All right. So now the rear of the cab looks beautiful. Guys, look at this bed. This bed is like it has never been used. Now, I've got to tell you something else about this truck. I get calls and people say, hey, do you have dumps? Every other call, do you have a dump? People don't realize that in Japan, when somebody goes to the dealership in Japan and orders a dump in 1992 or whatever, they've got a good reason. They plan on using that dump. So fast forward 25 years and we come along and the dump is almost always just trashed, used and abused in a really big way and not fit for importing. Well, every once in a while, we'll see one that's beautiful. And this is a dump. This is a dump. Oh, and it says diff lock. We'll have to verify. But what's so remarkable is I tell people once in a while, we'll get one that is beautiful. And guys, I got to tell you, I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is one such truck because look at the condition of the bed. Let me get these little rocks out. I want you to look at the condition of this bed. Now, this is how I used to do it. I used to go like this to show you the condition of the ribs. And I want to do it on this truck because this is a dump. And this, guys, nobody put a bag of dog food in this bed, let alone gravel and mulch. The tailgate, just a couple of dings. Got a ding there and a ding there and there. That's it. Even the plastic's in good condition. And look at these factory Suzuki bumpers to catch the tailgate so it doesn't, do damage to your taillights. Guys, this bedside panel is ding free. So that is absolutely just drop dead remarkable because dumps usually are just used beyond recognition. All right, coming down the pillar, or the door post rather, on the passenger side. Stop the press. Ding free, ding free, ding free, blue factory paint dot. And that's significant. Another one right there. That means a lot because that's a water-based paint. And if that paint dot is still there, and that yellow dab of paint on the lug nut is another factory thing. If that's still there, that means it hasn't been on the highway and gotten blasted by sand. That wheel is absolutely remarkable, just like it was in King Tut's tomb. Unbelievable. A dump in this kind of shape is absolutely remarkable. Okay, look at that door panel. Look at that. Not even a pick. Now, granted, the driver's side is usually the rough one. Look at that patina on that Japanese gold patina on that hardware. Man, oh man. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. No rust, no rust, no rust. All right. Now, let's look at the seats. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. the gasket on that door is so tight. You got to give it a good shove to close it. All right. One little baby pick right there. Man, oh man. Oh, is this nice. Look at the condition of this truck. No rust under there. None, not a drop. No rust under here. Now we may even have a floor mat for this truck. Look at that seat. That's not a crack or split. That's just a little wear mark. That is a side split. Not a big deal. Guys, this does have locking differential. That's your locking diff, and that's your axle lock. Wow. Look at that. 61,146. That's like 37 or 38,000 original miles, guys. Now, this is a 4-speed with a 2-speed transfer case with differential lock. Let's see how it starts. All right. There it goes. So it spent all that time on the Pacific Ocean. It's needing a little encouragement to come to life. So now this is your toggle switch for your dump. So let's push this up and see it. Wow, wow, wow. And now that I've run it for a moment, it runs very nicely. But look at the main thing here, guys, is the condition of this bed. Absolutely flawless. Flawless underneath here. And out of gas. I heard it sputtering there, so I shut it off quickly. Guys, this is flawless. Look at that. And this piston is dry as a bone. That's important. That's your locking differential right there. That locks your rear axle solid. Makes it very hard to turn. And this is your safety. So if you're under here, you put that like that, and that way nobody can lower the bed on you. Guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful dump. And I am so happy that I got a truck like this. You can hear that fuel pump. That's your mechanical fuel pump. And the fact that it is going so fast and then stopping immediately means it's out of gas. It has no gas to pump. So that's how I know that's what's happening there. It needs fuel. All right, guys, this Suzuki Carry is a unicorn. I can tell you that I've only called a dump a unicorn maybe, I don't know, 3 times in the last 14 years. And I've owned more, like 6,600 mini trucks over the years. So that's 3 unicorns. 1, 2, 3. And a dump, no less. Subaru Sambar TT2. This is your new 1999 style. Coming around the perimeter of the windshield. Now this would be a 4-wheel drive. Beautiful. No rust. No rust. And no dings. Not a single door ding. Look at the translucence of that headlight door. That is beautiful. And beautiful. Coming down the door, pillar the door is completely ding free, and we do not have a aggressive where they scratched the labels off the door. Sometimes it's very disappointing, but sometimes you'll see that. Boy, look how beautiful this box is. Usually this is kind of worn out. Let's look inside here. Ooh, is that pretty? So this is really nice because if you have your grandchildren here, say, and you can put seatbelts on, which is really nice, and belt them in. Remember my video I posted a few weeks ago in Michigan? That little granddaughter and the mom was in here, or no, the grandmother was in here, the aunt was here, and the little 5-year-old or 7-year-old girl was there. And she kept, the grandmother was trying to talk. She bought the truck, but the granddaughter would have nothing to do with that. She wanted all of the focus to be on her. It was so cute. I have 6 children and 2 daughters, so I can really relate to that. It's a little dark under there, but rest assured, this thing is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. This is a slide. I actually have a pump that you could put on here, and this locks, and that's how you allow the slide to pull out. I don't know how many people are interested in seeing all that, but that's what that is. And these are little protectors so you don't back up and damage your brake lens. And has it on both. Man, is this nice. And you have a handle here. Look at that. There's a screw on the back side to tighten that right there. You can tighten this if you want, which I think you should. Again, ding free, ding free. And you have a step right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ding free, ding free. No damage at all. It's all blacked out under there. All right. So we have a stunning interior door panel and a sticker that says okay. That kind of looks like it's from 1975. Even though we know it's a 1999. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so nice. That just looks 1975-ish, especially the K. All right, guys. So, nice storage here. That's a big upgrade. And nice place for drink holders. That's nice. I don't know what these things are here. That will have to remain to be seen. Huh. Let's start this thing up. You got to be careful about those grating sheets. Oh, look at this. Speakers. Huh. But obviously 4 is nice. And 4CB. All right. Lastly. Oh. Yes. Unicorn. 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 Unbelievable. 4 out of 5. And that one, wasn't that almost a unicorn? I think that other one was a unicorn wannabe. Man, people are going to think I'm losing it. They're going to think, oh, he's become just like all the rest. He's cheapening the meaning of unicorn so he can sell the trucks. I know this. Obviously, I'm not doing that. These really are all legitimate unicorns. I mean, every bit well worth it. Beautiful around the perimeter. Now we're looking for dings. And guys, there isn't a single ding on the front of this truck. Actually, there is one tiny ding right there. Yep. Okay, coming down the door pillar, we have a ding there. Very, very almost imperceptible. Ding there, again, almost imperceptible. Trying to show it. The tire is very nice. Here's the underside of the inner fender on the driver's side. And this has 5 dings from the inside out. They're very tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very small, but 5 dings. Now, this engine cover is the same thing as the other engine cover, where Customs took off the engine cover to do their job. And of course, they did not put it back on correctly, but that is to say that's nothing is to say almost nothing at all. It's no big deal. All right, so the bed has no rust. Where the cab meets the bed, that's a big deal. The bed is absolutely stunning. Stunning. It's a 4-washer truck, meaning 1 beautiful washer, 2 beautiful washers, 3 beautiful washers, 4 beautiful washers. This is a 4-washer truck. Now, on the back, we have 2 dings. 1 here and 1 from the inside out here. 2 dings on the entire tailgate. So, Monday is a big, big day for me. You know, I'm telling you about Monday, July 15th. No dings, guys. Not a single ding. Look at the beautiful tire. Monday is a big day for me. I have grown up sailing, got away from sailing when I got married, and we had a big family. And now my last one is 19, my son Josh. He's a straight A student trying to get into vet school at NC State. And I mean straight A's. He works so hard. He's just so driven. I don't he must take after my wife, and her dad was like that. Of course my dad is like that. And so but he's 19, and so he's kind of on, that trajectory now. So Monday I am going to be meeting the guy who's selling his Gozzard 37A. It's a 42-foot long sailboat, counting the bowsprit, that thing that Leonardo DiCaprio and the girl were standing on in Titanic. If you count that as 42 feet, but living space is 37. So I'm meeting the owner, the seller, the seller's broker, the boat surveyor, to whom I have to pay to do a survey, and we're going to have the boat hauled out of the water. And then a friend of mine, Greg, who is a mini truck customer, I have so many people that I meet in the mini truck business. He knows sailboats inside and out. And so we're all meeting at the marina, and we're going to do the boat survey, and then we're going to do a sea trial. So that is coming up on Monday. Big, big day. All right. The rear of this cab, guys, is beautiful. So I'm going to start sailing. And Justin and Hannah are going to start running the business. Because, what's the meaning of why should I just keep working and working and working? Just why? So I can make money? No, thank you. It's just not that important to me. The ding there, just a minor impression. Add an impression there, and there. So that's what's happening on Monday. Very big day. Beautiful under there. Very big day. Beautiful door panel. And if all goes well, then I'll buy the boat and begin sailing the very next day. Which would be August 1st. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not true. The closing isn't until August 1st, July 31st. So on August 1st, I'll start sailing. So the survey is on the 15th of July. If all goes well, then I'll buy it on July 31st. Then I'll own the boat. Then I can start sailing. That antenna should always be down. Okay, so the seat is pretty torn up as evidenced by that tape. Beautiful door panel. Now we're going to look under the door for rust. And it is beautiful. 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 Let's look under the floor mat and see what's under there. So that is where there was moisture under there, but that is surface rust. That is not rust damage. That doesn't even rise to the definition of rust damage. Now, let's put it in neutral and see how it starts. $46,628. Very nice. Beautiful, but not a unicorn. But boy, look at that. That's the reason it's not a unicorn. All right, guys. So there are 6 trucks. 4 of them are unicorns. 1 is a unicorn wannabe, and 1, I can't call that a unicorn wannabe because the seat was so torn up. But what a nice lot of trucks. Mayberry Mini Trucks got the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. Governor Cooper signed our bill into law. Deanna Gay Ballard, our state senator, and Sarah Stevens, our House representative, were axiomatic, good representatives, and helped us to get the legislation written. And Sarah said, you've got to make a professional video. And so we got a really good video made calling the street legality of mini trucks. That was such a long time ago. And, it's one of those videos when you watch it, you're like, man, my hair was so much darker. One of those videos. That's how long ago it was. And so we also service our trucks. In the beds of these trucks are bottles, and in the bottle is full synthetic 5W30 engine oil, because full synthetic oil is far superior to conventional oil. We change the air filter, the oil filter. We check the fluid in the rear differential, the front differential, the transfer case, the transmission, the antifreeze in the radiator, and the brake fluid, right? Make sure the alternator is good. We make sure that it runs properly at normal operating temperature. I've said this 50,000 times. And we make sure that it has power when it also reaches normal operating temperature. I can't believe I'm going sailing. I feel like I'm winding this down. I know I am. I've already said, I'm not doing deliveries. People are calling, and I'm like, guys, I don't deliver. What a change. Because I would never make that statement. But now I am. I'm telling people I'm not delivering. But, but, I will be coming back after I have taken a voyage. I'll be coming back. And if you can be patient, like a few weeks, I'll bring the truck. I can do that. So, you know, very many trucks is my love. This is a company that Stephanie and I have worked very hard to build, just running it like a tight ship. And, to come back and do a few deliveries would probably be something I would enjoy. I'm not like disappearing, but Justin and Hannah are running the company. And so perhaps if you need it delivered, like if you live in Virginia or Michigan or Vermont or whatever, Florida, and you can be patient, then perhaps I can deliver it. So, boy, is this exciting. Guys, thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel, hit notification, and hit thumbs up. Notification will tell you when we post a video like this, and then you can watch it and say, ooh, a unicorn dump, right? How often does that happen? Almost never. But that's the purpose of hitting notification. Thank you for watching our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.